this is my house block. I looked around the internet and couldn't find one I liked, so I made my own. As you can see, I made it into like a cottage style with some trees in the garden and some flowers as well. I haven't sewn it yet, but then I can do that anytime I wish. And I used a button for the door handle. So that's all, and I've got curtains, window, trees. These are all the measurements I used. I'll just get you down to have a look. And all the things I used. So I've got a 5 inches by 8 inches roof. So it's 5 at the top, 8 across the bottom, and then join the sides. And then I did a little crisscross pattern that I did in black cotton, or you can use a fancy stitch. It's entirely up to you. And then I just shaped the roof in a slight curve to make it look like a thatched cottage effect. The building itself is easy for the background. It's 5 by 5. Chimney is 1.5 by 1. Window is 2 by 2. The tallest tree is 5 by 2. These are all in inches. And the smaller tree is 2 by 3. And the door, which I made a rounded top to go underneath the arch of where I took it up in a curve. I made it to sit underneath that, and that's 3 by 2. So 3 by 2, 5 by 8, 5 by 5, 2 by 2, 1.5 by 1, 5 by 2 and 2 by 3, and that's what I used to make this. So I used the method of interfacing, which I showed you in a previous video on one of my blocks, and also Bonder web, which also I showed in a previous video. So I'm not going to go all through that again because you know how to do it. I showed you before, and that is my house. The flowers and the leaves come from this, and it's a flower applique pattern, small, medium and large sizes, and I use these two in the corner because they're the smallest. I don't know if you can see this, but if you go to let's just do it down this way. If you go to www.craftpassion.com and then try and find the flower applique pattern, you should be able to find it, and then you'll be downloading this page of petals and leaf, and then these two in the corner already completed, and then obviously I did those in Bonder web, and then I just made up a stalk in Bonder web that I just curved slightly. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a go, and there's lots and lots of house patterns on the internet, unless you've got one, unless you wanted to design something similar to me. That's the measurements I used. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and come back and see my next block. Thank you for joining me.